I have never shown my character box, literally ever. So today we're just gonna do a little go over of what we got so far as of October 8th, 2025. Now this is basically like 3 days before Warcry and Mars come out. So hopefully when we summon for that, hopefully we actually get at least one of them, you know. I want to get both of them. As you can see, I got both of the recruit wanted slots open because obviously I'm waiting to put them there, you know, to complete the 5 elders and then show that off. I'm not gonna lie, before I get into my box and all that, this guy's ink effect sucks. I don't like it. It's just not what these two are, you know. Like this one is just way better. This one's honestly going up there for one of my favorites. I think it might be my favorite out of the 3. His intro animation's still the best though, that's for sure. Anyways, I guess I'll just start with the collection and then we can just go from there. This part first because they've done a bunch of these for some reason. I don't think we get anything for them, but at least they look good, right? So yeah, some of these are just random ass rare recruits that I've never. I know we could have got them from the that recruitment campaign they did where you can just choose a Sugofest and get it for free. Yeah, I wasn't looking for completion on this. I was mainly looking for what I actually needed and what I didn't have. And these guys were just not what I wanted and not what I could get. I don't think you could get all of them, but some of them I know you could. I don't think that Momo was there, and I'm pretty sure most of these are just free to play units. No, I don't actually personally know. Y'all let me know though. And then we get to the ones that are just all summonable characters. Otama missing there because I never pulled her as the Kizuna legend, I think. And then I never pulled those two either because they're both Kizuna units that I don't have. And then what's that, Rogue and Kid. This Kid, man, I've been searching for this Kid for fucking years. Alright, let's just see. So I'm at 322 out of 359, missing about 37 characters, which isn't really that many, but we're about to see. Obviously you can see here I'm missing that Kid, and I've been missing that Kid for a very, very long time. The last time he was featured on the banner for me was 8th anniversary with Kaido, and I summoned on Kaido's part and I didn't get a single one of him, mainly because I basically rainbowed that Kaido at that time. You know, not the best scenario, but it is what it is. He'll be free to play at one point and then I'll get him for free there. I would really like to pull him before that, but I don't really get a say in that. The only other regular Super Sugofest that I'm missing is Odin Roger. Didn't summon for them really, and haven't really gone on any of the parts where he's featured because for whatever reason they like to put him on the part that I don't want to summon on, like every single time. So that's great. And then with the most recent ones, the Peter I got in the I did the 10th multi of part 1. It was a short. If you saw it, you saw it. Pretty cracked multi, low key. I think it was like 7 reds, 6 or 7 reds, one of the two, because it was a 50% chance. And then Nustro was actually the 8th pull of his part, the limited pull, and he wasn't even the limited character. He was the 8th or 7th character, one of the two. But yeah, so now we have all those guys, and then you know, fucking Kizaru's bitch ass wanted to fucking show up 5 times, but none of the other 2. That's fine, it's whatever. Anyways. Then we get to the anniversary. Now, recently, I actually wasn't missing any of these guys. So, yeah. I've been missing Kinemon Dendro for forever now at this point. And then this was, yeah, it was Dragon. Didn't summon for them. Really, I think I did like maybe 1 multi, give or take. I remember doing 1. I don't remember going further than that. And that's about as far as I can go with that. So, we'll get him eventually. That'll be great. I don't think I'm ever going to use them because all they seem to give us is Luffy's and right now 5 elders. I don't mind the 5 elders. I love that actually. But it's been a Luffy like every single celebration, so I don't think they're slowing down. And then Kinemon Dendro and Odin, you know, I don't think I summoned for them when they came out either actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I skipped that one because I think they came out with the Kaido King and the Big Mom category. I skipped that part. Didn't care. So yeah. And then we start getting to the groups where I'm actually missing up a decent amount of characters. Pirate Rumble being one of them because I hardly ever summon on Rumble banners. I just tried recently to get her. Didn't happen. Not a single PvP character. Really cool. This game's awesome. Anyways, Rogue, been missing him for a long ass time. I don't think no, I haven't tried chasing him actually. Page 1, don't really care. I think Weevil's the only one that I actually kind of want because I know he's good. And then Jinbei, I haven't read no kits. I just see how they play and see what they do. And from what I've seen, Weevil is pretty broken. Weevil be hitting hard for no reason. Crazy that he's just a random ass Rumble character and not any other character, you know. But yeah, there's that. And then treasure map, we're missing 3 of the most recent ones. I think, yeah, I tried summoning on all 3. Buggy, I think I had like no gems to summon for him, so I just didn't. I may have done like one multi. Tashigi, I know I tried all the discounts, didn't get them, didn't get her. And then Ace, I definitely did some and got the rare recruits, never got him. I don't even think Tashigi's come back, but I didn't summon on anything that she came back on. And then Kizuna's, yeah, I'm missing a lot of these. Yeah, as you can see, I'm missing 12, 8, 12, 12. I'm missing 12. That's not one I'm missing. Yeah, I just don't like summoning for Kizuna characters. Realistically, I know I've tried. I never tried for Chopper. I did try for Brook when he came out. Nothing. You know, I'm gonna get all these guys eventually at some point. It's probably gonna take a good minute because I feel like none of these characters really like reoccur consistently. But at some point, I'll get them. I'll get all of them somehow. And then regular legends. We're missing basically almost all the units that came out this year. Yeah, Albert, I have had no reason to summon on any of the banners that he's been featured on. Kuma and Vegapunk, same thing. I don't even feel like they've come back. And then, well, I feel like they only come back on like regular ass banners, and then everything else that matters, oh no, they're not there for whatever reason. Garling is the only one I really wanted for that for the end team, just to get another setup for that. And then yeah, the rest of these I haven't tried. I know I tried one multi on the Jinbei, on the Frankie and Brook, but got nothing. I only did that one because I needed to waste the tavern medals because they were gonna expire. Didn't release didn't release that summon because it was ass. It was terrible. Literally got nothing. The most pointless summon I've probably ever done. And then yeah, that's it for what we're missing. Realistically, about 37 characters, mainly regular legends, Kizuna, and Rumble. Treasure map I'm missing like nothing. Anniversary like nothing, and Super Suga Fest also like nothing. So now we can see how many dupes we have in almost everything. Alright, here's the character box part. I'm just going to scroll through and you can see what I basically got. Obviously the boost effect, it would be ideal if that wasn't here, but this is when I'm recording it. It is what it is. But you can still see relatively almost everything is maxed out except for recent stuff. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, I only pulled 2 copies so far as I know. 2? Nope, I've only pulled 1. I take it back. It's Nami who I pulled more of. I know I pulled like 2, 3 of her, yeah, on her release, and then never got her again. This freaking guy, this Kizaru right here, 5 in the exact same banner, which was recent. That was stupid and I hated it, but it is what it is. Yeah, I was able to get the Zoro, the 6+ Zoro, without having to actually super evolve my original one. so I can have the original one just stay like that, and then he can be evolved or whatever. So I have 2 of them. Then I have this Luffy. I only pulled the 1 copy and 30 freaking multis, but it is what it is. It's alright. We were able to get, who did I click? Ein. Man, no one cares about Ein. Obviously the last 5 elders, Peter and blanking Nustro. 1 copy of each in less than like 14 multis ish, give or take. I am still summoning for Warcurry and Mars 0. I've gotten absolutely fucking nothing. Game hates me. It is what it is. It's alright. This guy, Rocks Pirates, on my quest to try and get Mars, because I think he's on Mars's banner, I pulled this dude twice, so that's great. And then, yeah, I think that's about it for the top. And then obviously we have Saturn. I think we pulled 2 copies. Yeah, we pulled 2 copies, whatever. Roger, we've actually pulled 3. Yeah. So I was able to get 2 from summoning on part 1 of, I think, this past Mars and Warcurry banner. So that's cool, you know. It's always great to get a dupe of him, and I would love to max him out because their damage is absolutely insane and stupid. It makes no sense. But yeah, this stuff I don't think anyone really cares about this, right? Like, I don't really have that many materials. I don't farm too hard. 5 rush tablets, I didn't know that. 4 final tap. The most useless tablet in the game right now because it's got nothing. I don't know what I'm doing with those two waifu skulls. I still never farmed bullet fully. That's one of the things that I still need to do, but I can't do it because I only got 35 gems to my name, and I'm pretty sure you need 30 gems in order to unlock that fucking event. And I'll do it at some point, but not now. I'll tell you that, because I kind of, at that point I kind of wish I started playing before that Bullets 6+ happened, but it is what it is, you know. Can't change that. So yeah, a shit ton of cotton candy because for whatever reason that's a part of the box. That's great. I love cotton candy. Cotton candy is pretty good sometimes. We got 8 big meats, 100 manuals, a couple 100 manuals, whatever. Then we get to the dual units. Noticeable one, Zoro Sanji maxed out. It's great to have. I don't think they're level 150 yet. Yeah, I'm still a couple dupes off of that one. All I know is I remember I put 1 or 2 tandem tablets into them because at the time I needed a level 4 instead of a level 3 or 2, whatever I had. Then we have the red hair pirates on the left, maxed out. They've been maxed out since before they even got their 6+. Vivi, Rebecca, same thing. Frankie and Chopper. That unit is so damn old. I still remember when they came out. Basically, like a couple months after I started playing ish on global. Then we go further. We got. And I'm sorry for all the dupes too, because I do have a lot of dupes just sitting here of legends. Don't know why. I just never get to them. All right, it is what it is. Especially the Shanks versus Whitebeard, bro. I have like 9 dupes just sitting here. It's absurd. Anyways, we got Roger Whitebeard maxed out, Luffy crew maxed out, both of them, the first version and this one. Yeah, almost everything's maxed out, to be honest. What's her name? Kaido versus Yamato maxed out. Yamato Ace. All these guys maxed out. Law versus Law Kid is actually not. Yeah, I barely pull any dupes of them. I don't even remember the last time I pulled a dupe of them, to be honest. Luffy Yamato, which I think actually, I think I'm gonna do this now because honestly I like this art way more. This art's way cooler than that other one. Honestly, I won't even lie. Yeah, it is way cooler. Even the effects, like everything about this version is just way better. Versus with the Shanks is like, both versions are so great, you know. It's hard to choose between those, but this one, I mean, this one just clears the other one by miles. Whitebeard versus Blackbeard. Great unit for fucking blowaway because they're one of the only good ones that actually disregards that. These guys, a great PvP unit for against a free spirit, but beyond that, I mean, let's be honest, whoever uses them these days, absolutely fucking nobody. Nami Karina, I mean, still a top tier legend. Not 150, not yet, not for a while, but they're relatively maxed out still. Luffy versus Kaido, these guys took fucking forever to pull. I did not pull them on their release. Couldn't get a single copy, but somehow they ended up at level 4 in the span of the last maybe couple months. Because I know damn well that first like 6 months period of when they came out to a couple months later, didn't get a single one. Law versus Blackbeard, same thing, but theirs is even worse because I didn't get them until like 2 months ago. Yeah, something like that in that one video. And then we have Kid versus Shanks. Great unit, they're maxed out. Don't even use them, but they're great. You know, everyone always tells me that these guys are absurdly strong, but mainly at level 150. Oh, that's why. I didn't even know. You get to rumble. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Maybe that's probably why. That's probably why everyone says that they're so busted at level 150. They get one? They do get one too. Yeah, both of them at 150 would be huge. But I don't pull them, so that's great. These guys, rare, great unit, but hardly ever used. One of the only units that fucking reduces pain. You know what I find super stupid? This is a complete side thing, by the way. When you go down here and click pain, bro, it says every unit can do it. I know damn well that is a goddamn lie. Why have they not fixed this? This shit has been here for like months, and they have not done a single goddamn thing about it. That shit pisses me off. Anyways, where was I? I was still at do it. Yeah, I was about here. We got Ace, Whitebeard. They're like 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, I pulled 3 of them recently. Took forever. At least my first one was on that free multi a couple months ago. That shit was insane. Luffy, Lucci, they're a pretty great unit. Zoro, Kaku, same thing. Pulled more of them though. These guys are pretty cool. The only character that I know of that turns bomb slots to be able to use as tandem slots. That's pretty cool. And here are the dupes. You see that right there? Yeah, I got like, what is that, 8? 8 Frankie and Chopper dupes. It's a great time. And here, more dupes. Yep, we got like 8 of them as well. More dupes. And then we get to the strength units. We get the Ace that I never use and is not maxed out because I'm still missing the one from Rumble. It's the only one I didn't grab, but that's alright because he's not important anyway. Like, realistically, when do we ever use him? Fucking never. These guys, Kuma, great unit. I love this guy. He's actually so busted in Rumble. Too much goddamn damage. They need to nerf him, even though that never happened. That Luffy too. Not Kaido. Doflamingo. I can't speak. This guy's busted. No, he's not. I'm lying. I'm just saying shit at this point. I don't even know what I'm saying. Both of these Luffys are great. I think he's at like 3. I got pretty lucky. He's at 4. I got pretty lucky on his debut. I remember that. That was pretty awesome. These guys, this is one of the new ones. I literally just got him yesterday. Summoned from Mars. They gave me him instead. Not even Red Hockey either. He's just like, hey, take it. And I have been wanting this, to be honest. I won't lie. But probably still will never use it. Izo, shooter teams. I love it. This guy, Kobe, works great with that other Luffy. Awesome. This guy, maxed out. Never forget, I pulled two in one multi on his debut. That was pretty awesome. Pika, random from that one Rumble banner that we had. I don't know why this guy's maxed out twice. I probably did that. Maybe I didn't. I don't even know. Kaido maxed him out on his debut. It was a great time. The other Kaido maxed him out like probably a month ago. Maybe 2. I don't know. K-Dad. They're pretty great. She's like no use these days though. I swear, they need a mode that like allows you to use all these old ass units. We need like a Dokkan Battlefield, but Treasure Cruise edition, you know? Like these type of characters are boosted, and there are these gimmicks or these type of characters are boosted, and there are these gimmicks, something like that. I need something, maybe specific type, maybe a category, maybe a class. I don't know. That mode would sit. Damn, that mode sounds fun as fuck. Okay. Anyways, yeah, realistically, that's it. Now it's just a bunch of rare recruits and dupes. Yeah, I'm be honest, I don't know nothing about these rare recruits and some of the characters that are level 1. Like this Kinemon, I don't even... He has a support, but I don't think he's... Yeah, nah, he's ass. That guy's cheeks. No, that's not the one either. Makino. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Got 2 dupes of Kaido just sitting there. Dupe of Bullet. Speaking of which, actually, where is Bullet? Bullet was somewhere there, right? Just a giant fucking robot. Yeah, right there. He's still at this stage. Haven't gotten to the next one. I might even never will. Who knows? If I ever get around to actually completing that stage. Anyways, keep going. Rare recruit, rare recruit. I'm glad I was able to... Not Shinobu. I'm glad I was able to get the Mr. 1. This support is fucking... Dude, I didn't realize this shit did 4 turns of damage reduction and paralysis. That's absurd. That is way too much for one support to be doing. Like that shit is insane to me. I don't know how they did that. And then moving on to the Dex version. So we got Luffy, he's maxed out. Zoro maxed out. Nami maxed out. Crocodile maxed out. Crocodile's actually not maxed out. I was lying. These treasure, I can tell you for sure, treasure map characters, they hardly ever get maxed out for me because I don't summon on all their banners, like at all. 10th Annie Ace maxed out. All these guys relatively maxed out. Obviously Roger isn't. Don't know why I clicked on that. Blackbeard. Roger though. See that? He barely had 2. I barely pulled 2 copies. Hardly pull him ever again. Then there's these guys, and then it just gets to rare recruits and dupes. 4 Hawkins is insane. 4 Jinbeis, 2. 2 Brooks. You know, I actually kind of like this. I like this support here, but pretty restrictive. You know, is what it is. More dupes and rare recruits. I only got 2 of this Morley because in the earlier stages he only does a despair, or at level 4. Up to level 4 he only does despair. So like if there was something that was like, I don't know, attack down was inflicted on stage 2 and you needed a despair support and he was one of the only ones you could use, and it would be like, oh well, attack down's gonna activate it, but no it's not if it's at level 4 or below. It's great, you know. Anyways, that's about it for Dex. Nothing too noteworthy really. Yeah, my Dex unit's pretty lackluster. Quick units. Considering this was the first typing that I really had that was like filled out. You know, like I was able to build a quick kind of powerhouse centered team when I started for Rumble, and it consisted of Kaido and a Kainu. And that's all I needed for the team to be like really good, because those 2 were so good back then. Not as good anymore, but they still, you know, they still put in work. Luffy, he gave me like 6K views on a video, my highest video. Pretty cool, it's special. And I think super class too. I think it was just a special, I don't remember. Anyway, he did that. What a great guy. Shout out to the dude that actually had him set as a captain because he was summonable and I didn't summon for him. But that guy did, and he had him as a captain, and to this day I don't know where that guy went, and I don't even know if he still plays this game. But shout out to that guy. Then we have this Marco, which I just recently leveled up for this Kizuna, because we need as much goddamn health as we can get, because pain is a pain to deal with, no pun intended. Then we have Barto, which has one of the best paralysis supports for sure. Carrot, a great unit. Zoro, who's not maxed out as far as I know. Yeah, he's at 4 out of 5 instead of 5 out of 5. We got Robin, just recently got maxed out. I remember pulling her last copy like a couple days ago. Then we got that Law who's maxed out. We got the Jinbei with 4 extra dupes just sitting there. We got both of the Boas, the newest and the oldest one. I'm wondering who the Halloween unit's going to be this year. Hopefully it's someone cool. Then we move on. We got Izo Kiku. We got the first cross guild. Not maxed out at all. I'm lying. They're almost maxed out. Level 4 out of 5. Didn't realize that much. Anyways. Then we got some of these units. I don't even know. You know. Oh, we got extra boas as well. Always. Like, what does this guy even do? You know? Like, what? Fukuro. Threshold. It boosts fighter and powerhouse characters' attack and slot effects. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Then we have more quick units. And we got more. We got this guy. I like his support. Perospero. Pretty cool support for striker characters, at least. Then we go further, and we don't got much. Not much noteworthy stuff. We got a shit ton of Bartos because he loves dropping out of the sky 24/7. Then we move on to the side units. Obviously, we have Luffy. Now, both of them are not maxed out. But that first one, he's been maxed out for months. Years at this point, actually. Yeah. He's been maxed out since like a couple months after his 6+ came out. Yeah. Nami's maxed out. One of the best units in the game. Best tandem in the game. And we got this guy. This Shanks, he's at 4. All the Tendani units are almost maxed out. Because I know Ace is maxed out. And I definitely know Luffy's maxed out. He's the only one that isn't maxed out. Yeah. Other Shanks, he's not really important, let's be honest. Whoever uses that fucking guy. You got Odin maxed out. And then the rest of these guys, not much to say about them because I don't really know what all of them even do. But yeah, this is about what I got for Sai. Probably the most stacked typing I have right now, to be honest. Between this and Quick, probably, if I had to guess. And then we get to the Int. We got first up is Zoro and Sanji. We got what's her name there too, the waifus. Never pulled a dupe of the waifus, by the way. Pulled the 1 copy and I could never get them again. I really wanted to have a strength and an inversion, but they just don't want to give me a dupe at all. Uta, probably the most interesting one here. We have all 3 versions. I probably skipped over the quick one hella fast because I don't even remember looking at her. I don't even remember seeing her. But the most noteworthy character here is this Luffy right here. Maxed him out on his debut in all the multis. His part plus part 1. Part 1 gave me the last 2 copies I needed in the last like 3 multis. It was actually insane, to be honest. I still don't know how it happened. All I know is that it happened. Then we have this Sabo. He's at 3, not really nothing crazy. Yeah. Then we have King, Queen, and Jack. Queen being the only one that's, well, actually they're all maxed out. I'm lying. All maxed out. And then we have Yamato. See this Uta? Her final tap's maxed out. Look at this Uta. Her final tap is also maxed out. And then I didn't check the other Uta, but guess what? That Uta is not maxed out because I haven't even touched her yet. Isn't it pretty cool that we got like an Uta in every single type? We got a strength Uta, a dex one, a quick one, a psi one, and an int one. Now granted, the int one and the quick one are technically the same one, but that's okay because it's basically not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we move on. We got one of the best Rumble characters in the game with absolutely absurd amounts of damage going on. This guy, he's stupid. He shouldn't exist, let's be honest. And that's about it for the legends. As you can see, I got a dupe of Luffy just sitting there. I never forget. I literally pulled him off a free multi. I think, no, I'm lying. I might be, I don't remember, bro. I either pulled him off a free multi or it was a multi that I paid for. And I got him instead of whatever I needed. Don't remember what. Oh well. But yeah. realistically, that's about it for the box. We got that Laboon support, which I still have not used since pulling. I don't even remember when I pulled it. Yeah, it seems useless to me. Anyways, that's about it. There's not much else here besides these rare recruits. We got Gene, bitch ass Gene. I don't even know what the fuck he does. I don't know what the fuck half of these characters do. And then we got 3 dupes of Queen just sitting there. We got the Queen support. We got the what's his name support. And we got 7 of those Law Cora Law sitting there. We got fucking Lilith sitting there. Whole lot of dupes just sitting there. And this Vegapunk, I don't even know what he's from, but he must be something. I don't know. Anyways. Then another Crocus. That's about it. That's basically the box. We're still missing a good amount of characters. Don't get it wrong. But with the shit that we're not missing, almost everything is maxed out. Which is exactly why I don't feel hype when pulling 90% of the stuff that I pull, because obviously it's all relatively maxed out. It's like they all got rainbows. The only thing to make the rainbow stand out is giving them the limit break material, but that's a lot, and I don't even got materials like that. So yeah, but that's the box, man. There's not much to it. Realistically, it's really it. Apparently we pulled an extra strength. I don't remember doing that, but cool. Oh yeah, we did. That's right. Added to the list being War Curry and Mars, who I still don't have. That's about it. And the new Vasco shot, right? Kizuna. Yep, right there. Don't have him either, but that's alright. I'll probably get him at some point. All in all, that's basically my box. I'm missing like 30 something characters, mainly Kizuna and regular legends, mainly. Everything else is like less than 5. How's your box looking, dude? Is your box complete? Is it not? Are you missing a hell of a lot of characters, or are you missing 5? How's it going? What's going on? Let me know, Put it in the comments. Let this be like a check mark as to when your box is complete, like come back to this every now and then, be like, I pulled 3 more characters that I was missing. Oh, I finally maxed out this character. Oh, I finally maxed out this character. Even if you want to talk about the Gather Island, what about that? Oh, I finally maxed out the gem tree, which I was able to do like I think last year. I don't remember, but like I maxed out these thingies for more cotton candy put on my characters. Yeah, that's pretty great. Whatever you want to put like as a milestone, as like a completion list or whatever, go ahead, drop it here or whatever, whatever you want to do. But that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.